Welcome back to another split format feature match, guys. I'm bringing you round 3 of our split standard 5 tournament. Our first player is Slushy Water. You're going to see here a spoiler. His past achievements are top 4 in split standard 5. I don't remember if that means he wins this game or not, but he does make it to top 4. So a little spoiler alert. His playstyle, he typically plays control, but in split format he prefers board breaking and going second, like with this deck you're about to see him play. His tournament deck here is Perfect Circle. You gain card advantage and tribute fodder with the Destiny Hero engine, using cards like Disc Commander and Malicious to gain value, and then you tribute them for Monarchs to apply pressure and remove stuff from your opponent's field. His favorite card in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Slushy, of course, and his favorite card in split format is Disc Commander. And then our second player is JFXFFGG. His past achievements are none yet, but that doesn't mean he isn't going to get some. Very playstyle, likes to wing it with whatever deck seems fun. He picks a deck and rolls with it, not caring about testing or optimizing. Very chill guy, just like me for real. His tournament deck is Zefras. He uses Zefra to repeatedly gain damage, searching for more Zefra utility pieces or for traps to interact with your opponent, like Zefra Divine Strike. And his favorite card in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Krishan Solfefnir, and his favorite card in split format is Divine Scorpion Beast of Serpent, which is from the Odeon format, the Odeon card pool was removed, but it is a very, very sick card in his defense. It is also one of my favorites. And now I'm going to hop into the gameplay. Alright, JFX is going to start us off going first, using Nekroz Abryanak, part of the Nekroz set of cards in the Zefra pool. It basically gives you a search for either of your two Zefra pendulums are Nekroz, so one of your higher or low scales. Then he's going to pendulum summon Zefra New, main value engine in the deck. We're going to search a Zefra Divine Strike, giving us some interaction for the opponent. And then we're going to null summon Zefraxi to be able to... Oh no, he didn't pendulum summon it, so it's not a tuner. So, are we going to link it? We do need a monster in extra deck for Zefra Divine Strike Turk. So, it looks like he is going to link summon, I believe, for a Lizard Haggardos. Yeah, just so we can have a monster in the extra deck for Divine Strike to use for its cost. Then he's going to set Zefra Divine Strike and throw over to Slushy. Slushy draws a Battle Fader for turn. Then we're going to use a Monarch Stormforth on the Lizardos, get it off the board, summoning a Ryza. So really it would have been better just to banish that Lizard Haggardos, draw, or maybe not, because this way something more important didn't get Stormforthed, I guess? I don't know. Hard to say. But the Ryza doesn't matter anyway because it is just going to get eaten by a Divine Strike, negating its effect to remove something and destroying it off the board. Slushy Water set a back row and pass. And then JFX comes out with a Pendulum Summon of a Zefra Empilica from hand and a Zefra New from the extra deck. Going to use Zefra New to search Oracle of Zefra, filling his hand back up with a Pendulum Monster, and then attacking for 1,000 with Zefra Empilica. Slushy draws a Steel String Sacrifice for the turn. This is good for tribute fodder, though he does not have a Monarch in hand at the moment, so he is just going to pass. JFX draws a Twin Twister, so we'll see if that comes in handy. Slushy does have some chainables right now, but it could be really good against the escalation to effectively negate it. Oracle of Zefra is going to search a Zefra Cyton. On normal summon or pen summon, this lets us pop one of our own Zefra monster cards, including Pendulum Scales, to pop a set card our opponent controls. And it looks like Slushy is going to chain that Phoenix Winging Blast, putting Zefra Empilica on the top, and then JFX's own Pendulum Scale still gets popped by the Zefra Cyton. Then we're going to swing it for 1900 directly. Slushy electing not to use his Battle Fader just yet, saving it for when he has something to tribute it for. So he's going to pass. JFX is going to draw that Zefra Empilica. And then, let's see, he's going to Pendulum Summon his Zefra Zaber from the extra deck. Really just a body on board. And then he's going to swing him for some damage, but that does get stopped by the Battle Fader. Very high value Battle Fader there. He's going to go for an Honor Arc, which there's really no point at all in doing, because your Pendulum monsters are just going to be stuck in the graveyard. Maybe his idea is he wants them in the graveyard so that Zefra Empilica can put him back in hand, since you can only pen summon one monster from the extra deck, because you don't have any link arrows on the board. So maybe he wants them to go to the graveyard so that he can get them back to hand to normal summon, I guess. I don't think I really agree with it though. It is just going to get tributed by a Monarch Stormforth anyway for this Erebos, which will then search a Rise of the Mega Monarch. We're going to swing Erebos over the Zefra Empilica for 1400 damage, and then set the escalation of the Monarch so that we have some interaction available. Main phase 2 looks like Slushy is going to special summon the Steel String Sacrifice, I believe. Yeah, revealing the Rise of the Mega Monarch. So this way he has 2 tribute fodders on board for Ryza without having to get rid of his Erebos, which is a nice body to have on board. Then he's going to pass it over to JFX. Taking 1,000 damage on the steel string, yes, because he did not summon the monster he revealed for it. JFX draws a Zefra Thubin for turn, which can pop a face-up card alongside one of your Zefra cards. And then Slushy tries to shotgun the escalation at the start of main phase, but JFX says you can't do that. You do have to wait for me to at least do something. I have turn priority, basically. So let's see what JFX is going to do. Looks like he's going to pen summon Zefra and Pilica from the extra deck, reviving a Zefra Saiton. Zefra Saiton is going to not use his trigger effect. I guess JFX doesn't want to lose any more resources. So in the battle phase, Evolution is going to activate, trying to remove some cards and summon a Monarch, but JFX chains Twin Twisters to fizzle it. Then he swings over both of those little tribute fodders, doing no damage but removing 2 monsters from the board. Slushy's gonna revive that Steel String Sacrifice. Such a good support card for Monarchs. Such a good card. He's revealing Rise of the Mega Monarch. Looks like he's not special summoning the sacrifice, he is just banishing it to return a Monarch from graveyard to hand. And then he's going to tribute the 1 Erebos because it was tribute summoned for Rise of the Mega Monarch, putting his own Stormforth back on top of the deck and putting the Zefra Saiton, I think it was the Zefra Saiton, on top of the deck. And then attacking for 1800 over the Zefra and Pilica. Oh, it was the Zefra Niu that was bounced back. So JFX is going to draw that for turn, special summon the Zefra Niu from hand and the Zefra and Pilica from extra deck, reviving a Zefra Thubin. And he puts it in attack mode, but I don't think that's going to matter. He's probably going to do something with it to make it not matter that it's in attack mode. Zefra Niu searches Oracle of Zefra, which searches Battle Zefra Core, a level 4. Then he's going to normal summon it to go for a rank 4 Ixies Castell, returning that Rise of the Mega Monarch to the deck. Oh, snap. And then he's going to activate Shadow Zefra Core. When it's into the you can summon a Zefra from your Pendulum Zone. That's easy. He summons the level 5 Zefra Necroz, and that gives enough damage to attack for game. Holy crap, you never see Shadow Zefra Core come out. That's like such a rare, not one of the better Zefras to play, so it's rare to see that like really matter. That was sick. What a strong finish. For game 2, looks like Slushy chooses to go second, wanting to break those boards. JFX is going to start off with a Rhoda for a Satellar Knight Deneb, the other sub package that Zefras like to play, because it can search your scales and Altair functions as a rank 4 engine. And I believe that's what he just searched was an Altair. Then he's going to set 1 trap and pass. Slushy's going to start the Rhoda for an Assault Halberd, amazing tribute support card. It can special summon itself like Cyber Dragon. And then if it does damage your opponent, you get to search another copy of itself. So it's just tribute fodder that replaces itself and summons itself for free. Such a solid card, and 1800 is not a terrible stat line. We'll see another Rhoda for an Armageddon Knight, sending Disc Commander, and then Premature Burial to summon the Disc Commander. And I will point out that in split format Perfect Circle, Destiny Hero Disc Commander is not once per turn, or once per duel. It is so we're going to see that draw 2 cards. And then he has another Premature Burial in hand to do it again. Slushy draws a Cosmic Cyclone, banishing that back row, which is a Solemn Warning. And then he's going to link off 2 for that Wizard Haggardos, getting the Disc Commander back in grave so that he can Premature Burial and summon it again. JFX says, is this the same deck? He's seeing so many new cards, I guess. We're going to draw Black Goat Laughs, one of these support cards. Or one of the generic cards that Perfect Circle has unique access to, even though it is a generic card, because historically Perfect Circle is one of our weaker decks. So Black Goat Laughs is one of those cards that can try to help it keep up to other decks. Just some generic support. We're going to see Premature Burial summon This commander again, draw 2 more cards, use a roto to search Destiny Hero Denier, and then Destiny Draw to discard that Destiny Hero Denier and draw 2 cards. And then we're going to swing over the Deneb with Halberd, searching another Halberd, and then swinging for 1100 more directly. And Slushy just has infinite cards at this point. Exodia hand, like, I don't know what to do against that. He won the game. He's just very far ahead. That's variance. Perfect Circle finally getting a huge W. Usually you see Perfect Circle like struggling to keep up or just not keeping up. Here he got a very, very, very strong start, and you love to see that. JFX is going to attempt to summon Altair, reviving a Deneb. And Slushy's going to let it go through, surprisingly, searching a Zefras Cyton. Then we're going to play 2 Scales, Pendulum summon a Zefras Cyton, try to pop a back row, and our Zefraxi Scale. Pop in the Judgment. I'm surprised Slushy didn't just use the Judgment. Very interesting. Rose comes out, 3 materials, because we had 2 from Altair into Deneb, and 1 from the Pendulum summon. And then he's going to try to pop a card with it, I'm sure. And if Delta Rose dies, it just floats into a Tellarknight. Materials is rough though, but he did pull it off. He got 3 materials. Unfortunately though, I think it's not going to do much for him here. Because he does have escalation for a quick effect tribute summon, which is what's happening here, yeah. So he's going to try to pop something. Celestia changed the escalation, tributing 2 monsters to summon Rise of the Mega Mark. Putting that Delta Rose back in the extra deck, doesn't even let it float. And then putting one of our own cards back on top of the deck from the graveyard, probably Premature Burial. And JFX scoops there. He says that was crazy. And yes, it was. Slushy says, yeah, we just got to open the cards. Just draw Exodia. It's fine. You'll win. Just draw Exodia. Now we're going into game 3. JFX going first again. I'm going to start off with a Rota for Deneb. Searching a Zefra scale? Yeah, Zephyr Thubin, low scale. And then setting, looks like he's going to set 2 Cosmic Cyclone and pass. Slushy has 2 of his own Cosmic Cyclones, so it looks like those are just going to get traded. And then Slushy has a Solemn Warning on top of that. No Premature Burials or Destiny Draws this time. Bunch of lame monsters. You don't get the Exodia hand every game. Slushy's going to summon that Assault Halberd with the Cyber Dragon style effect. And then use Steel String Sacrifices effect to reveal itself, or to reveal Erebos and special summon itself. Then tribute it for Erebos. And then on summon Erebos gets to search a Mega Monarch. And then we're going to have Halberd swing over the Deneb for 300 damage and search another Halberd, giving us tribute fodder for later. And then pass on the Assault Warning. 2400 direct from Erebos is also nice. Instant pressure. JFX draws for turn, plays an Altair to revive Deneb. Slushy activates Solemn Warning. Brutal. JFX is going to Necroz of Bryanak to search a scale. And then he admits defeat. So I guess he just didn't see a way out from here. I don't either, honestly. Games 2 and 3 were really rough for JFX. He didn't see Zephyr Neo or Oracle of Zefra the whole time. So his value engine was just not even in the cards. Really unfortunate. But he had a crazy game 1. Very strong showing from Zephyr game 1. It was a sick way to close out that first game. And then Perfect Circle takes it for game 2 and 3. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with videos in the future.